you can usually spot an ultra runner from miles away. Pun intended.
Perhaps because they have an extremely muddy pair of trail shoes on their feet.
Or they've got a running vest full to the brim of snacks.
Or because you see them at multiple points throughout your day and they are still running.
There are many, many different ways to know when someone's an ultra runner.
We've already covered some of the ways that you know you're a runner, so make sure you check out our previous videos.
But we thought it was about time to give a special nod to all those ultra runners in our community.
If you recognise these things as something you do yourself, or maybe it's one of your running buddies that does it, then let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to click on subscribe and tap that bell icon so you get notified when we upload new videos all about running, which we do every single week. If you love food and you love running, then maybe an ultra is for you. Yes, the distances can be extreme, but if you're not trying to win, it can be seen as an all-day picnic. You can take in the trail views and have loads of pit stops along the way.
Right, so I've got my gels. I'll pop those in here. I've got my baby food as well. Pop that in there. Got some water, another bottle to fill up. Got my peanut butter sandwiches. Got my jam sandwiches. Got my peanut butter and jam sandwiches. They can all go in there.
You can always count on ultra runners to have the quirkiest sports nutrition.
Got my Red Bull, got to get my pork pies and my cake. Must remember to put in pepperami as well.
In fact, most ultra runners will have a cupboard that looks a little bit like a kid's sweet shop.
And for some, the snacks are taken to a whole new level.
Just updating my snack spreadsheet. Obviously all snacks are color coded and then weighed as well. I also need to know exactly how much energy I'm going to get from them, so carbohydrates, and then I can work out exactly how much I need to take on at what point during the day so that I'm completely fueled at the right points. Obviously they all need to be labeled as well. I think maybe I'm a snack nerd.
For those ultra runners among you, you'll know that if you totted up your weekly mileage, it'd take you from one side of the country to the other.
And 10 miles. Whew. That is my shortest run of the week done.
You regular runners might be fooled into thinking that a 10-mile run is a long run for the weekend. But if you're an ultra runner, you take it to a new extreme. Hey, Anna. Do you want to come for lunch with me and the family on Saturday afternoon sometime?
Oh, hey Rick. Yeah, oh no, sorry, I can't. I've got my long run.
Oh, that'll be fine. It won't take long. You can go in the morning and come afterwards.
Rick, it's kind of an all day thing. It's probably going to take me around 7 or 8 hours.
8 hours? You're meant to spend 8 hours a day sleeping, not running. I spend about 10, to be honest with you, but anyway.
Sorry, maybe next time?
For some of you ultra runners, you probably cover more distance on your feet than you do in your car at the weekends.
You know you run ultras when your weekend running plans depend on how busy you are and not how far you can go.
And when you arrange to meet up with your friends at the weekend and assume you'll be running at least 30 miles. I'll never forget that time I agreed to meet up with Anna for a casual 5K. Or so I thought. Ugh.
You can usually tell a runner by looking at their feet, but if you're an ultra runner, you might want to avoid going for a pedicure. Oh dear.
The chances are your feet look their best without toenails.
Nail polish becomes more of a cover-up than just something pretty to look at, because underneath those layers of polish, those toenails look pretty awful, and you can guarantee at least one of them will be black.
And chances are you've got more toes than toenails.
You've probably adapted your pedicure kit. Now, it's just a pair of pliers. That actually hurt.
To be honest, it's probably best to wear socks at all times, and probably not white ones either, because they'll just end up getting really dirty with all the mud. In fact, I wonder if you can get brown socks.
Now, have you ever started a run before the sun comes up, only to finish it after the sun goes down? If so, the chances are you run ultras. Ultra runners see racing in a very different light to those of us who run shorter distances. Can you see your habits in any of these?
You're at your local park run and you get to the hill, so you slow to a nice walk, only to get very confused when suddenly everyone's overtaking you.
Ever thought about getting creative to spice up your training? I'm just going to have a little research online to see if there are any marathons in the area. Right, shall I enter the pirate themed dress-up marathon? Or I'll just go for the regular town marathon. Better check my wardrobe, see which t-shirts I'm missing.
Or perhaps this is you.
Right, I've got a 50 miler in 2 months and I've got a 100 miler in September, but my next race, that's only 50k. That should be a piece of cake. Ooh, cake, that'd be nice. I think I'll add that to a list with the crew.
The winner finished this race yesterday. I'm so nearly there. Just 13 more miles to go.
Pretty tired. I could do with a bit of a break, to be honest. This looks like a good place just to have a little nap. Yeah. And then I'll do the next 20 miles.
Oh, this always happens to me. I overeat at the rest stops and boy, do you pay for it. Oh.
Woohoo! Payday! Best check my pay slip, work out how much I can spend on races this month. Oh, and I need to get a new pair of trail shoes. And I should probably top up my snack supply as well. Oh, I've run out of Vaseline too. Definitely need to get some more of that. Avoid the chafage.
You can always tell an ultra runner by looking through their transaction history after payday.
It's obvious you own more running shoes than ordinary shoes, but you can always think of another excuse to add to the collection. Don't even get me started on race t-shirts.
My payday ritual. Rent Forrest Gump and rewatch the scene where he just gets to keep on running. Man, I love Tom Hanks. I wish I could do that scene. Run, Forrest, run.
For us ultra types, mud and dirt, it's just kind of part of the daily routine. I'm pretty sure I've got more mud on my trail shoes than I have in my garden. And these are the clean ones.
You need to schedule time in your week to clean your shoes, and it's nothing short of a ritual. 1 pair down, 3 to go.
Get back from a run, you're never quite sure if you've picked up a tan or it's just dirt.
Don't mind me, I just ran an ultra yesterday. You know you're an ultra runner when just about everyone you know has seen you walk down the stairs backwards. It's easier than forwards, I promise.
Do you see yourself in any of these runners, or do they remind you of a running pal? Make sure you tag them and let us know in the comments below.
And if there's any other ways that you know you're an ultra runner, make sure to let us know too.
And we will see you next time on the Running Channel.